All right. Okay, so we are recording. Everybody's dropping where they're from. So excited. Let's cover a couple things in case I forget before we jumpstart this, and in case I forget at the end. For those of you that are anywhere near Nashville, I'm going to be in Nashville on February the 8th. I'll be there that weekend. So February the 8th, having just a living room, casual, comfy training event, really just us all hanging out, picking each other's brains, spending time together, very casual, come with comfy clothes. It's definitely super, super casual. So if you don't know about that event, let us know. We've tried to get the link out everywhere. We just ask that you do register in Eventbrite. It is free, but we want to make sure that I know who else coming. I just heard of VRBO, so that way I know who else coming, and I can have food and whatnot for everybody. Also, if you're in the DFW area, we are working hard at getting a training similar to what just happened in Toledo. Sonya, were you in Toledo?
No, I was not. I wasn't able to make it. I really even tried like a day before with stuff. It just didn't work out for kids and activities and volleyball starting and all of these. So
I totally get it. Yeah, I was just curious. But we had a lot of great feedback from the energy from Toledo. So we are planning a Super Saturday training here in Dallas. In the DFW area. We are trying to find a venue on a Saturday. It's going a little crazy, but we will get that done. It's looking like March 28th. So tentatively for anyone in that area, March the 28th. So we are going to go ahead. We're going to kick this off, guys. We're closing in on the end of the month. We've got a few days left. Make sure that you are checking with your customers. Do they have theirs on auto ship? Do they have their customers? Are they getting their product for free next month? I always say as a promoter, that's my job. It's not Lavelle's job to do that. It's my job to do that. I'm making commissions off that customer and their orders and their friends and their orders. So checking auto ships and reaching out to them and letting them know about new products, or hey, I saw your auto ship didn't process. What can I help you with? Things like that. That's my job as a promoter of my customers. So, Sonya, I would love just go ahead and kind of tell us about you. Where are you from? How this crazy Thrive thing get started with you, and then we'll jump right in.
Sure. So, yes, my name is Sonya Lompre. I live just north of Chicago. In Wisconsin, in a really cute lake town called Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. I know many people are familiar with it. Ladies love to come visit here, which is good. So we always have friends coming to visit me here. I joined Thrive. It'll be 3 years and 3 months ago. And I'm a 200 can the company. I hit it about 1.5 years in the business, a little less than 1.5 years, 14 months, 15 months. I can't really even remember. But I was sent the Golden Happy Pack, which it was even called back then. Barry Hurt actually sent me a 6-day mini experience. And yep, it sat on my refrigerator for 6 weeks. He sent me the VIP 800, 1600 pamphlet. I had really no idea, and I was very skeptic. But then I had, of course, a couple of my friends start to Thrive, and they were raving about it. But it wasn't my friends, you guys. It was actually the husband of my friend that was driving truck for like 350 miles a day. And he came home, and I was visiting my friend. He's like, I cannot believe how I have felt on this Thrive. He made me open that package. I went home that night, took it out, texted Barry, messaged Barry, is like, all right, I'm ready to start it. He's like, all right, stop taking whatever else it is that you're taking right now, and I want you to start fresh, easy, 1, 2, 3, as soon as you wake up in the morning. And immediately when he told me the instructions and the directions, I slapped myself on the hand going, why did I not start this 6 weeks ago? I didn't realize how simple it was to do in the morning. So that following morning, long story short, I opened it up. I could not believe my clarity and my focus. Those were the two main things that I personally felt. I had not slept better on that night too than I have in months previous. And by day 3, by noon, I remember walking around the island in my kitchen going, I think I have my hands on an incredibly special product that I need to share with the world. And it all started with a mini experience. And I joined on October 16th, 2016 as a promoter after learning that if I refer to, I get this product for free. If I have a link, which I did as a customer at the time, I also get that same link as a promoter. The only difference is that I could get paid every single week as a promoter. And hey, there was this great pamphlet that I was reading, this VIP 800 that I could grab. So I said, well, it's a no-brainer. I'm going to jump in as a promoter versus a customer because it's all free. The only difference is we get paid over here. So I jumped in, very excited because of my Thrive experience, very excited because all I knew was if Barry sent these mini experiences to me, I need to run with my pants on fire and get as many people on Thrive. And he told me this when I joined. I knew nothing when I joined, by the way. We didn't have team pages. We didn't have these amazing Zooms to tune into Monday through Friday. I wasn't tuning into live events. I blindly ran with Jason and Paul's corporate calls and my cloud office. And Barry Hurt told me, get people on Thrive, hashtag GPOT. So I love to keep this business so simple after 3 years because I go back to that initial week of when I joined Thrive. You know, just I came in loving the product, loving the 3 steps, loving the simplicity of this product. And I love that men and women, no matter their age, ages 18 to 85 could thrive. So it was for everyone and anyone. And then I just ran with the opportunity, ran with the business, and I don't complicate it. This business is as complicated as we make it. And the steps aren't complicated in the morning. So I don't want to complicate it even as a promoter. My goal is just to get people thriving and let them know their options. Either, hey, here's the customer portion, and this is the reason why I actually jumped in to be a promoter. These are the differences. So you're here offering people something, health, finances, sleep, energy, and leading with that because every single person has a need. You just have to be the person caring and being the consistent, caring human being to get people continuously on Thrive and letting them know about both of their options. So yeah, I keep it super simple. I don't like complications. I think everyone knows that on my team. I'm a huge mini person. I'm a huge follow-up person. I'm really big at, you know, just tuning into Jason and Paul's calls when they said, your first goal in your first 30 days is 100 free accounts. You guys, I went and got 100 free accounts. I didn't sign up anybody myself. I didn't take anybody's email address. I figured out some verbiage that still works for me this day to get free accounts. Because you guys, free accounts are the lifeline. They are everything for your business today, your future business. They'll forever be connected to you. Lavelle is dropping these emails, which are just amazing, not spammy, by the way, but promos and new products coming out and all of these things that the free accounts are yours, but if you follow up with them. So I don't like fake accounts. I don't like taking people's email addresses, simply giving people your link and leading with that because that is your team. When you go to my team in your cloud office, you guys, my team is your free accounts. And you, from those free accounts are thousands of referrals that sometimes we may forget about in this business. So yeah, there's so much that I could blab about, but just you keep me on point and tell me exactly what you want me to talk about.
Okay. Well, and I may just like stop you as you're talking because I want to stop you there because that is, and same for us. We do me a favor. I think it's echoing when we're talking at the same time. If you'll mute and then we'll just unmute each other. So, okay. I think I figured that out a second ago because we're both co-hosts. Basically for free accounts, when we started this business, it's the same as what you said. You know, it's, I love that. This business is as complicated as we make it. So it was very simple. It was We have a VIP 800 call. We have Tuesday and Thursday Live Out Live calls. We have the Facebook fan page, which you better be sharing those stories. I'm a product of those stories, y'all. I got a free account. Maria did follow up with me, but it was those stories coming across my page that finally got me to say, okay, girl, I just ordered. So you never know, and you've got to be sharing those. But once you get started, free accounts is it's the start of your business. If somebody wants to place an order, they can't place an order without a free account. So you said you went and you got those 100 free accounts. But I would love to hear, guys, and verbiage is going to be different for everybody, but I know people want to know, what did you say? What did you say? So what are some things that you say to get them to do that that's working?
Okay, so I'll give you 2 points of my verbiage that I don't know how I came up with it. I just have found that it works for me. What I did wrong at the beginning was, hey, go to my website, create a free account, and then we'll go from there. More times than none, people are like, oh, I'm not sure what it is. So this is instead what I've come up with, and I've said for quite a few years now is, hey, I'm so excited that you're interested. I'd love to help you get started. I don't even know how I say my first couple of sentences, but I give them direction. I say nothing about a free account. I'd love to get a mini in your hands. I'd love to help you, navigate. I'd love to explain some of the products to you. If you could just be so great or so awesome, so sweet, use like an adjective, use something that's going to help, pump them up, or just, compliment them in a way. It's all about relationships before this, as we know. But if you click my link, sonyalompre.lavelle.com, and click customer and enter in your name and email address, I'll enter you in for one of my free mini giveaways. It gives them direction. It tells them to click customer and enter in their name and email address. You guys, in 3.5 years, I've never taken anyone's email address because I love quality over quantity. I'd rather have 500 accounts versus 5,000 because I know the 500, they've gone to my website themselves, and that shows me that they're serious, right? So by giving direction to these people, when say you're doing a mini giveaway, say you go live on your page, you guys, say if you put something in your story and it prompts them, or you're doing 3-day happy packs, the first thing that you do is want to give them direction of how to go to your link. Don't say free accounts, because I have found that hasn't worked for me. If it works for you and how you say it, of course, don't stop doing what works for you. But for me, by just saying, hey, click on my link when you have a super fast second, click customer and enter in your name and email address, it racks in the free accounts. And for going from there, once I get that email, it's go time for me. Now here's my foot in the door knowing, awesome, I got the Lavelle updates. Congratulations, Sonya email. Now this is what I go and offer these customers, or, my potential customers. They're my future customer or my future promoter. Is I just simply ask them, would you be interested in, giving it a shot for 3 days before you jump in? Or I have some credits for a full month supply. I've talked to them before this of what their needs are, energy, sleep, some recommendations. So I asked them what would be better for them, because either they're going to try a mini for me or they're going to order a free month. I don't let a free account sit there without doing one or the other. So as people see me on my team getting so many minis out, it's because they're not willing to pop in their first month order right away, if that makes sense.
Okay, I love that. So, and I will say, because in the beginning, like for us, like Paul was like, go get free accounts. And he said, just get their email, get their email.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm creating the account for them. And I told them, I said, I would meet people out and about. I would go to Vegas and people would be like, what's that on your arm? And I was like, oh my gosh, it's called Thrive. You haven't heard of it? What's your name and email? I'll send you information. And I was like the queen of free accounts, but there was not a lot of substance to that, because then when I go to message them back, they're like, who? And, so now I'm like friending them on Facebook. I'm like, are you on Facebook? I friend them if I meet them out and about. and then get their info and then do like what you're saying. So it is, and just like you said, if somebody is interested in a sample pack and a mini pack, I would say, okay, well, go create your free account. Let's start there. Like I would totally say that. And there were times that they heard the word account and they thought it was like, I don't know, like they were giving us their kid. I don't know. But, so learn from us and the things that we have learned. And I love that you kind of got that right off the bat. I think some of us were just figuring it all out. But I love that, you're just letting them know, hey, okay, go click customer and enter your information. Like you're not saying create an account. You're just giving them instructions on how to do it without what it's called. So there's no like skepticism, I guess, with that. So now take us through, how does that look like? I know not everybody can afford to just give away minis, especially when you get started. So give us that insight.
Okay, so I used to give away some minis before, from mini giveaways, drawings, say you do a live on your page, we do a live event, we choose people for some mini giveaways and whatnot, but I do charge for my mini experiences, but this is how I do it. So I give the person the option. I know they're hesitant of just jumping in and ordering the 3 steps, but the golden nugget in our business is, hey, they don't want to spend $150 up front. They don't even really know what Thriving for Free. We have these little magic happy packs that they can get started on. So I give them the option of, hey, I have 5 minis available, or 5 happy packs available for $15 today. Would you love one? It'll show you how easy it is to do in the morning. And it's a question. It's either going to be yes or no. So if you leave it as a question, it's just you'll get your answer. The nice thing is, this is what I also say, and I didn't do this before, but I do this now, and this is up to you how you want to work your business. I give that mini money back towards their first month's order, which works so well for me. And I also say, I said it's $15 at a discounted price today, just to cover the shipping and the packaging on the product. So they sound like they're getting a deal. So just, you can put your little, make it sound urgent, make it sound like you have 5 available today. You have to just make it in whatever your day is to you. Say you having a rock and a rolling day, say you have 2 left, but if you make it sound urgent, short, sweet, exciting, like you just can't wait to get in their hands to show them how easy it is. And this is how I felt on my first day, or day 1 and day 2. It'll rock and roll from there. So another thing that I do that is huge, Amber, is when I get these minis out, and then we can move on. But when I'm sending these messages for minis, I always ask people to tag me. My referrals and these tags actually brought me my 200K in Canada. One tag, because I asked a girl, Anna, who never even ordered, to tag me when she started in her day 1 and day 2 Thrive experience. And Kayla Rose Oliver saw that tag, and she's a 200K on my team. So I am.
Hold on. I have to say this. What she's saying is tag, TAG. Like I have to listen to you for a second. Like, take me where? Tag, as in tag your it. Tag. Oh. Okay. I love your accent, but that one I was a little like, wait, what's she saying?
Yes, that's hilarious. Tag or tag. I don't know how y'all say it in the South, but I'm from like way north in Wisconsin. But when I'm sending these mini experiences out, you guys, I simply ask this 2 sentences. Hey, when you receive it, could you be so great and tag me? That way, when you fall in love, I can help you thrive for free. Those 2 sentences is how I get every single tag on Facebook, which has brought me hundreds of new friends on Facebook, so many referrals, free accounts, those people becoming my promoters. That one magic question is a whole world out there, and it actually brought me one of my 200Ks on my team by asking that one magic question. So when you're sending out money,
for everybody writing, say it one more time.
Yeah, so if you want to write it down, I'll just be like, hey, Jenny, when you receive it, Could you be so sweet and tag me? That way, when you fall in love, I can help you for free. Question mark. I just put thriving for free in their brain. We never talked about it before, right? It's a smart. I leave it as a question because when you leave messages with a question, you will get a response, and I don't get a no. You know, will you start it right when you receive it? Oh my gosh, you guys are going to save yourself so many headaches. I wish I need to start that so much sooner. So, hey, if I send this to you, would you be willing to try it right away? I'm so excited for you to see how simple it is to do in the morning. And when you do receive it, could you be so sweet, great, awesome, whatever. I always say that. I don't know, those little keywords just make it sound super nonchalant and just in conversation, and they always tag me. Now they're tagging me, their friends comment, I start a three-way message with their friend, and my mini person is already promoting this product and learning how to thrive for free. And all of their friends are seeing it. So it's a whole world of network out there that you can build naturally by sending out mini experiences. And I have, honestly, you guys, I've added hundreds, if not thousands of new people on my Facebook feed by asking that one question. So, please start that.
Yes, I love it. Love, love, love. So, guys, everything she's saying here is gold. So I hope that you're writing it. We will get it uploaded to YouTube later. Very, very excited. So, okay, we're moving past minis, free accounts. What's next? How are you getting you're having good, steady new customers come in? You're helping your customers start for free. So what does that look like?
Oh, sorry, I had to unmute myself. So I really try to seal the deal with people when they're on their mini experience within, on the night of the first or midday on the second. When they're loving it and they said, I have so much energy, and they actually do make a post on Facebook and I see it in my timeline review, that's where I know they're loving it. They actually made a post, and I'm going to jump in and offer them their money back on the mini to get started on a full month supply, and ask them, like, I know on day 4, you're really not going to go without it. I'd love to give you this money back and maybe a few extra credits. Give them $25 off to continue feeling good, because you already have friends interested. You will buy this product one time and then thrive for free throughout, like I did. I bought my first month and I have never paid for this product since, and that's what I want to help you do too. Perfect. The follow-up is so huge. I see a lot of people, and I did it at the beginning too, send out minis, not follow up, not care about their day 1 or day 2. That's the most crucial part if you are sending out mini experiences, if you do lead with mini experiences as an option, if they're not going to jump in as a customer right away. So that's just something I've learned, and I have a really good success rate on that day 1 or day 2 signing up as a customer.
Awesome. Okay, we have a question. They said, do they have to place their order before they finish the mini to get the cost of the mini back from you?
No. I mean, no, it's not like, if you don't order by tonight, you're not getting that money back. No, it's there. It's been maybe a few months for people, or around Christmas, if they bought minis for me in November, and at a couple ladies' order in January, I gave them their mini money back. So they were my samplers, and I was following up with them post holidays. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're also using that as like a follow-up when have sampled, but they're not ordering, and there's maybe crickets. So that would be my next question is what is your follow-up technique? Because I think that's a question we get a lot is, how do I follow up? When do I follow up? What do I say when I follow up?
Yes. Like what do I say to follow up? So what you can say is, hey girl, I still have your $15 and I don't want to keep it. I'd love to get you started on a full month because I know you love those 3 days. I say that a lot. Or right now I sent a lot of them this morning. February 2nd is around the corner. Use your free credits on the 2nd and say tonight or tomorrow, make it your goal. You guys, if you do give credits out to sign customers, it can be $10. You don't have to do $25 or $40 per customer do what you can with the credits that you do have. Use that as a follow-up. Hey, I know that you loved your Thrive back in November. I'm here to help you, and I'd love to offer you some of my free credits that I get to help you continue on it to feel great, or whatever it is that you may say that may, I send a lot of voice clips, so I don't have a lot of saved verbiage, because I really think being genuine to that specific person is super important. But end of month follow-up is easy from January 25th to February 2nd, because right now my credits personally for Sonya Lompre are gone, because I know exactly who they're going to on February 2nd. And my goal is for my PPA on February 2nd. So my credits are first offered to my brand new free accounts that have never ordered. And then I go into my reoccurring customers, but I work so hard to get them thriving for free. So I shouldn't have to give my reoccurring customers credits every month. Instead, I offer all my credits out for my personal PPA by the second, if that makes sense.
Well, and then probably too, you're ordering customers, you're
Yeah.
giving them Thrive for free. So you're utilizing that as well when you're following up. So
Yeah.
let's talk about that. Besides having them tag you on Facebook and that kind of thing, let's say you've got somebody, they've been thriving, but they're like, I don't have any friends. I don't know who to talk to. I don't know how to do it. I'm just gonna thrive with you, Sonya. It's okay. I don't need to get it. Like, I get some of that. Like, they're so terrified to tell somebody that they feel good. So what do you?
Well, I always lead with the question. I just say that, ask them, hey, do you really not know two people that could use more energy, a better night of sleep? It could be your neighbor, it could be somebody you work with, it could be someone that anywhere. We all go somewhere, attend church, activities, something, somewhere, anywhere. Can you think of just two people? If so, I'd love to get them a trial, a 3-day mini. I'd love to chat with them. I do a lot of 3-way text messages, group text too. That works for people that aren't on Facebook, and I've had good success with that. So just ask them, hey, do you know two people? Because then it gets their wheels turning when they do say that to you.
Perfect. Somebody said, how do you follow up with those that took a mini and either started and won't respond or never even started? You have that?
Yeah. I think we all have those people. I think it's common. It's the industry. It's our business. Just don't let it stop you, because there's going to be people like myself and all of the thousands and millions of other thrivers out there that do open it. It's just, unfortunately, they got excited for a quick second, but it's just not their timing. All of this is about timing for people. So send that once a month follow-up if they're like super cricket, so you don't sound like you're on them, and just ask them simple, how are you? Keep them in your network, keep that messenger flowing so they still see your post. They might see something on your page that's going to spark them to open that mini, and that's happened to me in the past too.
Well, and I was going to say, go use that time with them to go build that relationship, right?
Yeah.
Like, maybe, yeah, you're great friends, whatever, but maybe they kind of like put up the wall because they took a mini and they know they didn't take it, and they're like, oh, I'm so embarrassed. I don't know what to say. I don't want to hurt her feelings. I don't know what to do. So I'm just going to ignore her, because when we're not thriving yet, we're not thinking smartly, really. Like I remember when Maria was messaging me and I didn't know how to answer her. So I wouldn't answer at all, because the smart thing to do was clearly to ignore her. And so, I think back and I go, oh my gosh, like, I didn't want to tell you no, but I ignored you. That was so rude, so you just never know. Also, go make sure that you're commenting on their Facebook and that kind of stuff. That keeps them in your feed and you in their feed, and you're keeping a list. So, all right. What else? Oh, you want to take that? What if they keep ignoring you? How long do you keep following up with these type of people?
Like I said, just kind of, just the simple how are yous every now and again. It's just not their timing. Something may not be right. And they're just life may be happening for people, but it doesn't mean that they're never going to try it, or but because that one follow-up that you do in that 1 month may be the turning point for them. So My free accounts are always and forever my business. My business. I've had people that joined in 2017 that didn't order till 2019. I had a lady sign up yesterday. Her name is, I'll just say it, Jennifer Chester, and she joined 2 weeks after I joined the business, and she just placed her first month's order this month. So you never give up on anyone, ever.
Oh my gosh, absolutely never. Do you know, I had someone in the very beginning, they jumped on board the promoter. Like, I didn't even know they ordered, and they messaged me, oh, I just ordered the promoter pack. I was like, oh, awesome. I never heard another word from them. Like, never another word. Like, completely ghosted me, and we didn't even have the phrase ghosted back then. Like, I was like, I don't even know what happened and what did I do? And, I had no idea. Well, like, oh my gosh, I think it was 3 years later, she messaged me. She was like, okay, I have to just tell you, I'm so sorry. She's like, but here's what happened. And she gave me this whole, basically, like, their world kind of fell apart right after she bought that promoter pack, and she was dealing with a lot of stuff, and she really just didn't even know what to tell me or what to say. And Thrive got put on the back burner, everything else. And so, like, 3 years later, she's like, I'm so embarrassed, and for the last couple of years I've been wanting to message you back, and I'm finally just doing it. Well, right after that, they did bonuses, whatever, and she hit her 4K bonus. So, like, you just never know, even if they do get on board and then they ghost you, like, you don't know when they're going to cricket you, but don't give up on them. Keep loving on them. Sonya, what do you got? Give us
So
your.
I would also say to that too, follow up until you get a no, because a no response is just not right now. That's kind of how I take it as. I don't take it as, oh my God, nobody wants my product and this isn't for me and this business isn't for me, because it's just, all it is in life is timing for people. When they're desperate and need that change, they knew that you were asking them for the past 5 to 6 months, how are you? How's life? You've been on my mind. I've been thinking about you. You know what, if too, and I've gone to lengths of women that I really know have needed it, and I've had in-depth conversations that absolutely love their mini or Thrive for a month and never went back. I've gone and I've sent them out some of the new product, just as a thank you, to remind them how much they've loved it, and that has helped me get them back on board. So your customers and your customer service is number one. Don't ever forget about them, because they just didn't maybe put the effort in for thriving for free like you wanted to help them, but they're forever and always connected to you. And that is your business. It is your job to take care of them still to this day. Unless they say, no, I absolutely do not want this. They loved it at one point, and your job is to get them loving it again. So, always work in those accounts, and then you're retaining your customers is by helping them thrive for free. Those are going to be your longevity, which are going to end up being your best promoters as well. So just work so deeply in your free accounts, but that's just like one drip of our business,
This is so true. That is just one drip of our business. So, all right, let's talk about, we'll switch gears and we'll wrap this up in the next few minutes, but let's talk promoters. So get a new promoter, walking them through how to get their VIP, how to be ignorance on fire, how to do that. Some people come in and they're very proactive, and some people are not. So what does that look like when you're bringing in a new promoter? How do you get them excited and running and
amped up and ready to roll?
What to do?
Yes. Well, we love our VIP 800 reports. We stress our VIP 800 reports. We have cultivated more 4Ks, 12Ks, VIP 800s, and 1600s. Because of those reports, I'm super thankful they're in our cloud office, because I would have never been able to, I wouldn't be able to ever reach 200K without my reports. I live and breathe those people, because they are the lifeline, the new blood, and they have a huge future ahead of them. And it is our job as a promoter to reach out to them. I love this. This is what I do, Amber, with my team, and our team has had great success with it. But in our VIP 800 reports, we do tons of 3-way messages, 5-way messages, 6-way messages, and we hit that magic video chat button, and we welcome our people in their VIP 800 period.
Okay. What does that look like? 5-way, 6-way? What do you mean?
So say it's, like my Hawaii team that I work super close with. And, there's a couple other, uplines above there, but they're all sort of new, few months in the business. So it's a group effort. First, it started, say, with me and Kayla and our 12K Raquel, and people are signing people. I mean, it tapers off after a while because Raquel's going to start doing all those VIP 800s, but we teach our new team and that new VIP 800 that, hey, let's hop on a video chat. The three of us, let's get you rocking and rolling. I just love to introduce myself. I'm a thriver. I just happened to find it before you. Here's some great tips to get this 2 and 2. This is the foundation and what you repeat. Our goal is to get you thriving for free, because then it shows us how serious they are about their VIP 800, and it shows that they're supported off the bat. We've created such fire because of just a simple video chat and caring for people for 5 to 7 minutes every single day, all day. And it has changed the absolute face of our promotions within our team. So live in your reports, definitely. You should know if you're 12K most who everybody is on your team, even at 40K. So, you don't know what everybody's life looks like. I do this full time from home. I have hours when my daughter's at school to video chat and welcome everybody to our team. And if you have 45 people in your VIP 800 period, break down with your leaders or your team or who they are for you, or reach out to your upline and be like, hey, do you have 5 minutes to do a quick video chat? I am unshowered in pajamas and leggings welcoming new promoters because their moms just as well with crying babies on their hips. Nothing special.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. All right. You've got just a couple minutes. What do you want to leave everybody with to take away from tonight? We're in the month. We're still beginning of the new year. We have so much going on. Thrivepalooza's around the corner. Guys, get your Thrivepalooza ticket. Don't forget. Get it now. Figure out the rest later. Get your ticket now. All right. Go ahead.
So I want you guys to have like the biggest vision and never say this could never be me, because I get goosebumps, and I'm so humbled and grateful every single week, Monday through Sunday, because of the transformation of what this business has done in my life, because I saw the vision and I had a bit of belief and I got myself to a conference. So if there's anything in your power to do, I know even people that went to this training, Amber, on Sunday, I had a lot of new people from my team. I'm doing a live event with a girl, Ray, tomorrow. It's changed her everything in her vision. If anything I could, tell you guys is get around other thrivers in a room off of social media. I think it's going to bring a belief level that you may be missing. It'll spark something in you. If her, why not me? But even so, this is free. And everything that you do today matters tomorrow, matters next Tuesday, and you're worth that 12K. That's the sweetest, most beautiful spot in our business, you guys, to earn yourself that getaway. Relieve your family of that auto bonus, because it helps marriages. It does. It really does. That stay-at-home mama that makes some money at 12K, you start feeling your worth again, and you just looked in your cloud and you earn that getaway for you and your husband that haven't had a vacation in 10 years. This company offers so much depending on the work that you're willing to do. I failed my way to 200K. I had no choice. So I worked my ass off. There's no other way to put it. I missed my first getaway going to 200K because my business was my priority. And I promise, if you just take that half hour every single day and work it with intention and being genuine and caring for other people and caring who's coming into your business and caring about your follow-ups, like 2020, I can't even imagine, Amber, what's happening this year. I am so excited. Like, if you're not waking up that happy and excited that Thrive came into your life every day, like, get on the phone with one of us to instill that into you, because it's going to be one of the biggest years. And I love this business, and I love just sharing, just some things that have worked for me. I love learning from others. I love being coachable. and taking in what I can bring to my team and all the exposure that we have. You guys have no lack of support of us believing in you that you can do whatever you put your heart to in this business.
Absolutely. And you always want to remember that everybody starts out the same. Some people may have more contacts than others, but you can go meet more people. Sometimes the next person you meet is going to be your next person that brings you more contacts. You just never know. And so I'm excited. Thank you so much, Sonya, for jumping on.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. All right, guys, I will get the replay up. If not tonight, first thing in the morning. It all depends on my Wi-Fi. It works when it wants to. But remember, you can work this, like she said, get 30 good minutes, maybe an hour, but it doesn't have to be all at one time. You can work that 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there. That's how we all started this business. I was always on the go. I was doing calls in between shampoos. I was listening to calls with a Bluetooth in my ear while I was doing shampoos and while I was blow drying hair. My clients didn't know, but I was listening to golden nuggets from leaders and grabbing those moments whenever I could. You can do that even with Zooms. You can do Zooms on audio. So if you've got a Bluetooth, a headset, if you can listen while you're driving down the road, you can even listen to YouTube recordings back just through audio. Like, you can do this no matter where you're at, no matter what your time constraints. So, all right, guys, thanks again so much for jumping on. We appreciate you all. Bye.